Welcome back, and welcome for the first time if you've never been here before. My name's Mike, and I'm going to be doing some live streaming playing my 1973 Williams Travel Time Pinball. And right now I'm doing this as a live stream, nobody's watching, but I realize it'll be uploaded later, so I'm going to talk to you guys, tell you a little bit about the pinball before we get going here. Basically, just bought it like a week or two ago, whatever it was, for $800. Had a couple little issues that I worked out. I'm still just waiting on a couple of light bulbs, so you'll notice that the light bulbs on these are not working. Pretty much all the other bulbs, I believe, are working, and except for maybe a couple up on the display, but we're not too worried about that. And then I'll tell you that the game board here for the score only goes up to 199,000, then it recycles. So I just like to mention that. So if we hit 199,000, the counter will just reset. It'll stay lit up 100,000, but then we just keep track that we're at 200,000. Anyway, we're just going to stream this for a little bit, and I'll tell you a little bit here. So unlike normal pinball where you get 3 balls and you can end up getting like a free ball or something, this has unlimited balls. What it does is it operates by the clock in the middle of the table. So I know it might be hard to see, but you start with 120 seconds plus 30. So you got basically 2 minutes and a half. So 2.5. And here we've got a clock stopped indicator and a clock running indicator. Once the ball comes up the table and passes through one of these 3 passages up here, it will start the time. If we hit the center one, then we get some bonus 10 seconds. These are units of time, basically seconds. So that's one way that we can get bonus time. And we can also get bonus time by lighting up, if I hit the TIME for time, and up at the top we have travel. If we do that, it gives us these specials lit up, and once you get the specials lit up, if you click it in the center here, then you get bonus time and a bunch of points. Anyway, you guys will kind of get the idea. Let's kick it off and get going here. Unfortunately, I'm just kind of fitting what I can in the display, so you won't see me pulling the plunger back, but let's give it a go. So normally it goes to the far left, and let's see, sometimes it rips you off for your 1,000 points coming through that one. Every now and then. Maybe I got to clean the sensor or something like that. And this is a unique game because you want to drain the clock sometimes, or drain the ball first. And I've removed the glass so that we're not getting a glare. And so now we've clicked the clock stop, so right now we're not actually using any of my time. I could actually stop, go to the washroom, have a beer, anything you want, while it's in the clock stopped position. So in 20 seconds we've only got 4,700 points. Not great, but there we go. We got a bonus 1,000 there when it bounced back up. And I haven't looked under the table for it, but I believe there's a magnet in the middle that sometimes affects gameplay. It's a little loud with the glass off, but if I didn't take it off, you guys wouldn't be able to see very well. Clock stopped again. So we want to try to spell time and travel. It's easier to be in control of the time. Sorry guys, it's a little loud. And so right now I didn't hit it. I'm going to let the ball sink. Doesn't matter. It stops our clock. So that's called draining the ball. So you let the ball come in. Basically, it gets you back up to the top where you have the chance to spell out travel. Obviously, you can hit the ball and get up there as well, but let's keep going here. And we want to try to go down the center. And also, if you trigger to stop the clock, if you stop the clock somewhere, such as here, this stops the clock. this and this are both re-triggers to start the clock, as well as the one up on top. So those three up there where we are. See, once again, through the left channel. And unfortunately, that went a little slow through there, or else it would have stopped the clock for us. Now we got the clock stopped, and I just restarted it. So sometimes when you get the clock to stop, you want to try to keep it in the lower portion of the board to get some points. We're bouncing around up there, and scored some more points up in the top. And we'll come down, and we're going to sink the ball. So this is a very low scoring game just because I haven't been paying the greatest attention to it as I was explaining it to you guys. So normally I get around anywhere from like 120 to 150,000 points. Unfortunately this game here won't be. We're at what, 28,000? Okay, so we got one more for the travel, so if we can get it up there, no, that's end of the game. So that'll be game over on that one, but we're going to restart it, we're going to re-trigger it. Basically, I've just got to flip open my game latch and flick the quarter sensor, and reset. And we're going to do a few games. We're in no hurry, I got a bit of time. So we'll do a few games. Let's see what we can do. It'll be nice when I get those lights fixed up. It sucks having lights out. Oh, that was a nice double there. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. We got clock stop. And the sides here, I don't know if you can read that or not, but the sides are stop clock as well. So as soon as you come down one of the sides, or it gets down into the bottom here, we do stop the clock. And there goes another 1,000 points. And a couple of 500 triggers on the board. Oh, I thought I was getting that one. Let's try again. Come on, don't go in. I want to hit that eye. That's an eye right there. I would like to at least. And then that puts us into a bonus where we get the extra points and more time. Sometimes it's hard to get these to hit hard enough to actually spell out the travel, but it does work. It does go. Alright, clock stop. And let's go, let's go, let's go. So unfortunately it's a one-player game. It would have been nice if it had been two, but it's okay though. All you do is you write down your score. A couple people can play, you just write down your score one after the other. No big deal. We're going to let that go through. Back to the left side as usual. So what we need to do is light up the eye, and then when it goes in there, we get our time, our bonus. Let's go. Went on the right side that time. So we finally got a couple of them up on the top there. See what I mean about there seems to be a magnet in there. There we go, we're on our bonus now. And so now I want it to go in the middle, just like that. We've got our added time. Stop the clock. While we've got a stopped clock is when I'm really trying to aim for the TIME. The ones up top are more of a bonus, trying to, if you can hit them. got the right side of the board. And I should have mentioned that when it goes in here, it actually restarts the clock. So that restarts it, and then the upper one is what shuts it off. That's gonna sync, no problem, nothing wrong with that. And no bonus time up there for us, unfortunately. Got a couple of points up there, but we want to come out of there. And down it goes. It's okay, we got 1:45 left on gameplay. That's without any bonus time. So, nope, I went to the right. I was hoping we were getting our time there. And we got one of those letters lit up there, the R. And let's see what we're going to do. We're going to drop down the side. We're at 44,000. I want to, hopefully we hit at least 100,000 here, make this worthwhile. We should be able to. Okay, and we're almost at our bonus. We got one more letter up on the top one. So it doesn't always go up the center quite where you want it to that stop clock. Now. So it's nice when we get it down here to keep it on the lower board when the clock is stopped. Grab those points and try to spell out time, the TIME, but it doesn't always work. Oops, we need this to get up there and hit the A. We've got an A up there for our bonus time. And bonus points, of course. So, hopefully get it over there. And let's see what we can do. We're going to let that sink. What are we at? 52,000. We are not high up on the score. Sometimes it's just luck of the draw. There's some skill involved, but a lot of it is luck. Okay, we're on our bonus. Will that go in? No. It's going to sink. It's okay. We'll let it sink. The bonus stays lit up until you hit it, so that's not a big deal. We went back up, getting another 1,000 points. And so I need this to bounce. Nope, didn't work. I was trying to let it bounce into the middle, but maybe next time. And there we go. We got center. Oh, and a double. I liked it. So I want this to bounce into the middle. There it goes. That gave us some extra time. Oh, almost. Stop the clock. We got a clock stopped right now, which is beautiful. Oh, and then we go down the side. 71,000 points. Alright, let's see if we can trigger another bonus round here. It's nice when I can, sometimes I'll get into that center thing over and over and over again. And when that happens, it's nice because it's, you get some good points up in there, and it's time off. So with the clock stopped, and back up for some extra points in there, and we're gonna drop down. No big deal. So I find it does take a harder hit though to hit those top ones, but center, we're gonna get some bonus time again. Oh, and we came back up. Nice when it does that, except right now. I really want to get that E over here. Oh, close, I was trying to hit it. There we go, I got my E, we're in a bonus again. And we are in, we got extra time and our points. And clock stop. Where are we at? We're at 93,000, 55 seconds to go. See if we can get another bonus going here. Nope. Stop that clock. Nope. No such luck. There we go. The magnet grabbed it. So we got our clock stopped right now. That's T. And like I really wanted to hit that E there, but didn't quite get the chance. That's okay. That's okay. We're stopped on the clock now. We've hit our 100,000. 50 seconds left, and we're one letter away from bonus. And we got a bonus. And bonus. There's our time. So, come on, bounce around up there. We got the clock off right now, so, but it's gonna hit that trigger. There it goes, hits the trigger. Stop that clock again. Since we're on stopped clock, I'll play around with this, trying to get some points here. Try to get as many as we can. And what are you going to do? No, we're going to keep her going. That'll restart the clock. And bounced out. No problem. Still got plenty of time. 111,000 points. See if we can get that. Oh, we only need one more up there. We can get that last one. See if we can get it to zip over there. Come on. Oh, it's so close to touching it. Not quite. I don't want to spend much time trying to hit it up there, though. It's not really worth it. It's better off to let the ball sink and then get it to come back up rather than try to shoot for those uppers. But if we can hit it now, nope. Stop the clock. There we go. Couple extra points. Again. Oh, good, and we hit that other that trigger. And the clock's back on. Unfortunately. Come on, stop the clock. There we go. At 125,000. We just need that L on travel time, or travel up on the very top there. But they are harder to get. I should have let that sink a second ago. I shouldn't have hit for it. Okay, we got 10 seconds remaining, but we may or may not be able to score that L and then in the drop down. Alright, clock stop. Oh, shit. Trying to get up to that L. Start the clock. Stop the clock. Come on. Oh, it's not fast enough to hit the trigger on it. And clock started. We're going to run out of time here. We're stopped. We're okay. We got 10 seconds. 132,000. Hopefully you guys can hear me all right. And I don't have a chat window open, so I have no idea if anyone's saying anything. Come on, take that L. Nope. And that's it. That's game on that one. So 137,000. And let's add another quarter. When I say add a quarter, we're not obviously hitting really a quarter. I'm just triggering it. Let's go again. Let's give her one more go. And we got, actually, there is comments. So where's the beer? And right there, David. Yes, it was beer time. I should have got liquored up first and played this drunk, because that probably would have been way better. But I'm really happy with this game, though. I think I got a great deal on it. See, right now, I shouldn't be sitting here trying to trigger with the clock going. It's better off to let the ball sink and let it find its triggers after. You know what I mean? You take a swing, try for it. Right now we got a clock off, so I'm gonna try to hit the, didn't work. All right, let's keep going. Bounce back, nope. Clock off, we scored the A, travel, or no, that was the I in time. Trying to hit that. We have a clock off right now, but nah, I can't get it. Drop. Nope, it's going to bounce around. Remember that center is our bonus time. So that's okay. I have no problem with it quickly dropping down here because it puts us back up in the top of the playfield. Oops, I didn't pull far enough on the spring here. Well, we got some bonus time there. That was good. Don't want to get carried away holding this down here with the clock on. Now I can do it because the clock's off, right? So it's an interesting game because it's not quite like the normal pinball. So it adds a little something extra to the game. It's not just keeping your ball alive. The whole challenge of adding time. You do have limited control over where the ball goes. Obviously, it is still like pinball, so you don't have full control. It's not like I can say, hey, go there, but so yeah. I am going to open this up though and see what the deal is with where I believe there's a magnet in the middle. My own curiosity. It's just too quick and perfect how it stops that ball when it goes in there. Alright, I'll let it sink. Take a sip of beer here actually while we're stopped. Alright, let's keep going. Get up there and get that A for travel. So right now I want to try to keep it in the lower play field. And no, turn the clock back on. We did score another trigger. And that's going to drop. It's nice that they put like a hot chick up on the glass. That's nice. My beach shade there. Alright, we don't want to spend too much time here with the clock running, so there we go. Stop the clock. We got 60 seconds remaining. Or I say seconds, but it's units of time. which apparently can be adjusted. Good, we got some bonus time there. And we are on bonus. We've got our special lit up. Oh, we got our time right there. That didn't take long. Sometimes you can be waiting a while for it to line up perfectly for the center, so that's a bonus. That makes me happy. And some more time. Yes, keep lighting those up. We're just going to let it sink. I don't want to sit and screw around with it. So, more time. Bonus. It's nice when it kicks back up there. We're going to let the clock stop. And let it come back up to the top and do its thing. We're going to hope for that we get the more bonus time. So it is a skill shot, but it's like supposedly a skill shot, but it is hard to do to get it into that center. And we had the clock off there for a second. Yeah, we're going to let it sink. I don't want to waste time here. In the low end with the clock on, very important. And more time, bonus. And we're one away from the bonus up on the top of the board there, so that's good. Let that sink. Let's hope for some more time. We've been doing good for time on this one, getting that bonus time going. And see, I don't want to waste too much time hitting it. There, stop the clock. I'd rather that ball naturally come around. Alright, so we are set for our one bonus, and it's going to drop, but that's okay. One more up top. I don't know if you guys can see it. I need the A, and we got bonus time right there. That's beautiful. And there's a good time. There we got clock stop. We don't want to re-trigger. Oh, I must have just hit it. Okay, clock stop. We need A up on travel. So when I hit my bonus time through the lights, that gives me, I believe it's three units of time versus going through the center up top only gives me one. Or something like that. We have to pay attention when it does it to see what we get. Come on, trigger. Ah, it's close, but no cigar. Ah, shit. Alright. Sometimes I would play the Beach Boys while I'm playing this, put that on. Wouldn't it be nice if we were older? Gotta love the Beach Boys. I don't even know if you guys can hear me over all the dinging, but hopefully. So we've got 90 seconds left, and we're at 90,000, so that's good. Bounce back. Too far. I'm gonna let that sink. I didn't even shoot for it. I want to hit that A up there right off of the top. Score us some more time. To the right. Too far. Trying to get my center ones there. now we just need the even time. Oh, I started the clock. I'll go stop the clock. Started the clock. Stop it. Started, stopped. Got lots of points here today. Alright. Take a sip of beer while we're stopped here. So what are we at? We are at 111,000 and we've got almost a minute and a half left. Which is great. It actually means I'm doing pretty well. And bonus time. So I got 2 units of time for dropping down that center. And we're 1 away from the trigger there and 1 away from there for our bonus triggers. So let's just hope we can get one of those. There's that one. And there's our bonus time. And there's our next bonus already set. And there it is right there. Beautiful. That is what you want to have happen. 128,000 and we've got 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. This is how we want the game to play. I don't want to try hitting it too much here because we have a running clock. There we go, we stopped it. Very important for the strategy in this game is not just to go crazy trying to hit it when you shouldn't be. Sometimes you gotta hit it, then quit it, you know what I mean? And not quite, I was hoping for the center. So we have to start basically almost all the way over again for our triggers. Shit, I was trying to go for that. Come on. There we go. Sync. We got 2 minutes left. Clock stopped. 134,000. Shit, that was close. That was almost to the middle. Yeah, pinball machine is something I wanted for like a real long time. But, like, be honest, like they are often very expensive. I'm gonna let that sink. So when I found this one for, you know, the guy wanted 1,100, offered him 8, he took it. I'm really happy with what I paid for what I got. So what I do there is I hit right at the end there because I know that right at the end will hit my trigger most of the time. I'll jump the gun on that one a little bit. And because I'm trying to keep it in the lower end because the clock stopped, right? So you're playing the game's clock against itself more or less. Oh, come on. There we go. A little extra time. Stop the clock. Good. 147,000. We're gonna shoot for 200,000, I hope. Let's go. Geez, we're not getting any of those upper sensors, unfortunately. We got a minute and a half left. 151,000. Oh, good, we're going to add a bit of time there. Alright, our triggers are all lit on that side. center, and didn't stop the clock, unfortunately. I'm gonna let that reset. We're doing okay. 158,000. Come on. I want that clock stopped. Fall down there, perfect. Yeah, so the units can be sped up or slowed down apparently on the settings inside. I just don't know how to do that, but I'm happy with the speed it's at. I think it creates for a good gameplay time. Obviously, I think they speed it up if you're in an arcade, because they don't want you playing for an hour for a quarter at an arcade, right? Ah, shit, I shouldn't have even swung at that. There. Oh, I stopped it anyway. What do we got? We got a minute and 15 left. But hopefully we're going to set off another trigger. Oh, that was close. There we go, right in there. Clock stopped, so now we can try to get our thing here if I can. And restarts the clock and stops. There we are, we're under a bonus again. So 173,000. Get over that side, please. Nope. Okay, so we need this to go. Will it have the momentum? Yep. We got our bonus time. So that's good, which puts us back at a minute 30. And 183,000. Oh, I should have swung at that. I didn't realize the clock was stopped, but that's okay. 187. A minute 15 at 188,000, so that's good. And it would have been nice for some bonus time today. And it skipped on through it. The magnet didn't grab it. I say magnet, but remember, I don't know. So now we want to hit our triggers. Oh, it's close. Oh, shit. Didn't work. Stop the clock. 194,000. 95. I thought I was going to get some time. Let that stop. I don't have enough lit up to make it worth my time to try to hit the triggers. If I had only needed one or something, I probably would have went for it. There we go. Now we only need one more on that upper one. So I don't want to spend too much time trying to get up there, but let's stop the clock. We're at a stop the clock, which is great. That's what we want. Tried to hit that trigger, it didn't work. I got too close to that sensor. Let's kill it. 30 seconds left. But we're set up for one more. Okay. Come on. get complacent here. Try to see if we can get something going here. Oh, good. Bonus time. Every second counts. $207,000. Not quite ready for that one. And I hit it, even though I probably shouldn't have, but come on, sink. Whatever you're doing. That's what I want. Oh, that clock stopped. I need to hit that V in the upper. I don't know if the angle shows it or not, but that's what I need up there. That V to really kick off a bonus time. Come on, don't just sit there bouncing. Sink. Now once I get down to 5 seconds, I wouldn't let it sink. I would never intentionally do that at the 5-second mark. It'd be too close. There we go, a couple more seconds. So it took the trigger that I pushed that. Stop the clock. Oh, and the clock started back up. All right, 225,000. We're up there. 15 seconds left though, but we're in a good position if we can get the V. We've got that bonus. Let's see if we can do it or not though. Right there we did. 10 seconds left, 229,000. Come on. No, didn't stop the clock. Now I can't let it sink because and we got our bonus, so now if we can sink in the middle. And we're done. We're done, but 233,000. That was a good game. That might be my new high score. Got my paper up here. What was my high score previously? 208,000 and 233,000. No takes the lead. So good game for me. Yeah, I'll probably wrap it up here, but just for the fun of it, let's go ahead and test all the sensors just while I've got it open. Let's make sure everything's working fairly. Reset. And basically, like this is our first trigger. That adds 1,000. That adds 2,000. That adds 1,000. That adds 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 10. I don't know what that was. Let's pay attention. 5110. So that's 500 right there. That's 10. That's a 500. That's 100. These are 1,000. You don't want to hit these ones too much because this thing will try to kill you. That's 500. That's worth, what is it? think 500. 92, yeah, that's 500 unless it's lit. But so I think if we are lit on all of these, no, that doesn't do it. I don't know what triggers that to light. Sometimes this lights up, very rarely, once in a while. But I don't know what does it. So, yeah. I don't know. But that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the game there, and you guys witnessed me get my new high score, so that's pretty cool. If you get a deal on one of these, grab it. Like, you know what I mean? If the price is right and the game plays, by all means, it's fun. You know, getting used to the whole time thing took, you know, a couple of games to kind of get the hang of it, but once I got it, it was, yeah, really enjoyable. Glad I bought it, and maybe we'll do this again sometime, do another little, you know, live play. But that's it. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and maybe subscribe if you want to. You don't have to. It don't matter. It is what it is. But see you guys next time.